For the Wizards, they've battled through the first half of the season. 7th place in the East. Can they take it even higher? Hornets, Wizards is next. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, some people questioned the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. D.A., thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Terry Rozier is out there with ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Washington. And it's Williams at the center position. And for the Wizards, running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here's ball. Oubre inside the three-point line. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And here we go with Morris running it up the court and finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Oubre outside. And the pass to Ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Oubre. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. Oubre for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Feeds to Beal. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat. Beal against Ball. Oubre, no one around him. The kick out to Ball. Another shot. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Rozier with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Boom, he jams it straight down.
With that outstanding speed, Terry Rozier able to turn defense into points.
Beal against Ball. Pass to Avdia. And it's blocked. Deep two from Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Wizards trail by 5. Morris outside. Ball against Beal. The pass to Morris. Will it go? That shot no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is Morris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Ball from long range. Washington kicks to Oubre. Pass to Rozier. Tries again. Intercepted. Here's Beal. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Williams trying to break free. The shot by Beal, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it's the Hornets' ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Passes to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Washington. He's off on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And Morris drops them both.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now, here is Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Porzingis passes to Morris. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Rozier against Morris. The pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Charlotte leading by 7. Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. Trying to get open is Oubre. And it's Rozier missing. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Washington. Oubre dishes to Williams. The kick out to Rozier. It's stolen by Morris. It's 2-on-1. Floats one. And the layup is good. Now just a 3-point Hornets lead.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Morris against Rozier. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Mark, when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those two areas well.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. Davis is checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Will Barton in for Morris. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Oubre. And Smith's subbed in for Rozier.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Smith left side. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Washington. Barton outside. To the left wing. Lets it go with a three. Kuzma can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. It's good. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Boy, every point guard has to have this shot, and I love watching Smith shoot his floater because he's got nice touch on it.
Barton passes to Kuzma. Passes it to Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Bouknight, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hachimura hits them both. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Smith with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him, and the shot is good. Wizards trail by 3. There's the pass to Hachimura. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And so here's Charlotte. Smith scanning the floor. Right side, Martin. Out to Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside, Porzingis. 1:58 left to play here in the first. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Martin. Porzingis with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Hachimura kicks to Kuzma. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hayward. He dishes it to Martin. Smith outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Martin. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. From deep. Hornets with the rebound. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. White's checked in. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Bouknight. Smith against Wright. Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. Shoots over Barton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hornets trail by 3. Smith outside. Pass to Hayward. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. It's taken away by Smith. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards out front. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The Wizards with the lead. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And here is Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Beal. Latrey. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Wizards. Rozier kicks to Oubre. Rozier looking around. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wright. Kuzma passes to Beal. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Rozier with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by the Hornets. 5 on the clock, and it's Wright missing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball finds Oubre. Beal against Ball. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now, here's Ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Right against Ball. And Kuzma slams it in.
All Kuzma needs is a little separation, and he's good to go. Very agile and operating in the pick and roll.
Hornets trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oubre for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal. It's not going to go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Ball with the bucket.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gafford inside. He's guarded by Williams. Gafford misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
On the wing, Rozier. Right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Rozier against Wright. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Zingas, he's checked in for Washington. Monte Morris comes in for DeLon Wright. Porzingis against Williams. Porzingis kicks to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Terry Rozier. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morris drops them both.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for him.
And he gets it back. The pass to Avdia. Here's Gafford. Here's Morris. And the layup is good. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Here's Washington after the basket by Washington. Outside, Ball. Rozier for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. Now Beal. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. And a deep three from Beal. Misses the three. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Washington. For Charlotte, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Beal kicks to Avdia. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
The first one falls. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Oubre. Washington calls timeout. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. G.A., he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ball with a wide-open look. And the Hornets miss again. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Martin against Beal. To the left side wing. Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. Left side, Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Hachimura. Williams with the block. It's tipped. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Will Barton comes in for Avdia. Davis is subbed in for Beal. The Hornets also changing it up. Bouknight, he's checked in for Oubre, and Smith subbed in for Ball. Now here is Smith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Three-pointer, and it's Gordon Hayward with the three. Hayward's got 5.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
Morris looking over the floor. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here is Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, that's excellent movement from Smith in the pick and roll. Really cunning and crafty. and excellent decision-making in these sets.
Here's Morris. 12 points for him. That's tipped. Pass to Barton. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hachimura. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Hayward. 5 points in the game. Now here is Smith. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
They push it up 4 on 3. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and another 3 for Charlotte. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Wizards trail by 8. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Smith. Pass to Williams. Count that one. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Hayward on the wing. Martin defending. Hayward passes to Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Morris outside. Here's Porzingis trying to get open as Hachimura. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Kristaps Porzingis. And so here's Charlotte. Smith finds Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The drive by Smith. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Smith Jr. excels at putting the defense in tough spots. He's so explosive moving towards the rim.
The Hornets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
And he makes the first.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. Plumlee, he's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Bouknight. Both free throws good from Smith.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Washington, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
And he can't hit the second. It's stolen by Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 7. Smith dishes to Oubre. Hayward against Kuzma. Oubre kicks to Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Washington making a change here. Lights checked in.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Hornets leading by 5. Hayward outside. Back to Smith. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it to Oubre. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Hayward. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love seeing this energy from Hayward. Battling the defender to create an and-one opportunity.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Hayward. Right, looking around with 1 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
Can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half,
though. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wizards trail by 4. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Williams. Then it's Smith, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard. From deep, Abdia can't hit.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And the pass to Abdia. Left side, Porzingis. Over Rozier. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Abdia. Porzingis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Wizards. Here's Rozier. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. And the Hornets lead by 4.
You know, at 6'1" now, Scary Terry has to have that floater in his bag, and he just showed you that he does.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Washington passes to Rozier. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 9.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Oubre's checked in for Dennis Smith. And that one falls for Gafford. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside, Ball. Pass to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Oubre outside. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Both shots good from the stripe. Wizards trail by 5. Beal deciding where to go with it. Morris against Rozier. Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Rozier. Down low. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal drives in. Can't hit from in close. Charlotte leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now, here's ball. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Avila. Great D that time from Oubre. Charlotte's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Morris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Rozier against Beal. Left side, Porzingis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hornets leading by 3. Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. At the elbow, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Washington. Shoots over Gafford, and it's Washington missing. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Back to Ball. Outside Williams. Pass to Rozier. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Rozier's got 13 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now the pass to Porzingis. Going inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Ball against Beal. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's the Hornets another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Oubre.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Rozier with room to fire. Kept alive.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Barton. Williams with the block. In the corner, it's Oubre. Drops in the tray. Oubre's got 19 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Barton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks to Avdia. They need this. No good that time. Great D that time from Oubre. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his fourth foul of the contest. The Wizards making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward's checked in for P.J. Washington. Back to Rozier. Pass the ball. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. He can't hit that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Barton. Hayward with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Avdia. Davis comes in for Beal, and it's Wright in for Barton. Now here's Williams. Shoots over Hachimura. And again, the Hornets missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Martin. Porzingis with the block. And here they come. Here's Kuzma. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Rozier with the ball. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Hayward. To the inside. Porzingis with the block. Davis against Hayward. Back to Hachimura. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams. And here is Wright. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. On the wing, Davis. And the layup falls. Davis has got 5 now.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Hornets leading by 5. Outside, Martin. Dishes it to Williams. Here's Hayward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Hayward, one of the best foul shooters in the league. You don't want to put him at the line. You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Wizards trail by 7. Here's Davis. That shot off. Good work defensively by Martin.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. No good there with the step-back J. Right outside. Pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Martin. So for the Wizards, Bradley Beal's checked in for Davis, and Monte Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. And both free throws good for Martin. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. Pulls up. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 1:56 left to play in the third. Porzingis passes to Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hayward finds Smith. Back to Hayward. And there's the pass to Martin. Now Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Back to Martin. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Washington. Martin, the pass to Plumlee. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, He's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Hornets leading by 5. Hayward with the ball. Now Beal defending. Martin dishes to Plumlee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Plumlee's got his second basket. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot and game clock separated by 4 and finished off by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
Charlotte's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Smith can't cash in from close range. Here's Kuzma. Can't get it to fall. Smith inside. Over Morris. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the Charlotte Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Now here's Hayward. On the wing, Rozier. They get it back. Oubre finds Washington. And it's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And finally they hit one. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Pass to Morris. Passes it to Avdia. And the 3 off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 for that department.
And Hayward at the stuff.
Yeah, he's got some years on him now, Gordon Hayward. Even into his 30s, though. He can still punch it home.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Hornets leading by 7. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Pass to Washington. Oubre, right side. And the shot goes in. Oubre's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And Rozier pulls it down. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
The pass to Washington. The dish to Ball. For 3, Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. first one falls for him. And Morris drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington hits them both. Wizards trail by 10. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Looking to end his cold spell. Second chance shot. Gafford. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime. Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Wizards trail by 9. Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Ball. That shot off. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Beal kicks to Morris. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Oubre. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Morris against Ball. Tries from 10. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kuzma.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Porzingis with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Hornets leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Now, here's Rozier. There's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. He dishes it to Avdia. Porzingis trying to get free. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bradley Beal. Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ball finds Oubre. Hayward up top. Shot clock at 6. Rozier against Morris. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Beal drives in. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Oubre. Hornets leading by 4. Ball from long range. It's tipped. Outside, Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. 22 points for Beal.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
For Charlotte, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Terry Rozier.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Washington with room to fire. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Now, here's Oubre, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Now, Oubre got a piece of it. Porzingis looking it over, and Morris throws it down.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
The Hornets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Oubre outside. Pass the ball. Rozier against Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Terry Rozier.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. And Morris drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
The pass to Rozier. Back to ball. Kicks it to Hayward. Now, here's Washington. Just 3 to shoot. Can they get it? Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morris. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hornets trail by 4. Rozier kicks to Hayward. Rozier the pass to Washington. Outside, ball. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Washington leading now by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Avdia gets the bucket. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Rozier. Kenny Avdia making his last shot. Hayward from outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
Here's Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. That one, no good. And Charlotte will come the other way. Rozier with the ball. Hayward outside. Washington against Kuzma. Now, here's Washington. D right on him. And stolen by Kuzma. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Here's Rozier. And the Hornets call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
So much pressure on Hayward, but Gordon's a guy who can handle it.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Beal drives in. A 3 from Morris. And Kuzma slams it in.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 5-point game. Hayward gets to Rozier. Hayward on the wing. Right side, Ball. Sinks the 15-footer. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball.
That was something to see.
My goodness.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And you talk about a big-time play. He simply would not be denied on that drive.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Morris, no good.
I think he got too fast there. Got ahead of himself, and it cost him.
Here's Hayward. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Washington. They're on an 18-7 run, and they pick up 2. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Rozier. Rebound by the Wizards.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Morris outside. Here's Avdia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So it's the Hornets now. Here's Hayward. And they'll get another chance. Ball from long range. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Washington. They're on a 20-7 run. Beal dishes to Morris. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
I think all fans were making it out.
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they can think of, they threw at you tonight, the doubles, the traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher. But I'm confident in myself and my game, so you know, the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.